Hey YouTube, what's going on? I finally picked some stuff up recently enough to do a haul video. Watching the hockey game, Sabres Los Angeles intermission. Sabres up 2-0 right now, so I figured I'd come up, do a quick video on a bunch of dollar books I picked up. Done a trip down to Erie, Pennsylvania. We went down and just do a little shopping, have some dinner. If anybody has recently watched the TV show, I think it was Discovery Channel, The Undercover Billionaire, we actually went to that place, Underdog Barbecue. Food was really good, beer was good. I was actually surprised to see the owner there, the billionaire. Him and his wife were there, so that's pretty cool. Close I'll ever come to being in the same room as a billionaire, so that was pretty cool. Like I said, the food was good. They had some. We had an appetizer. It was a bacon wrapped stuffed jalapeno. Oh, it was so good. And after that, we drove up. It's a place called I think it's called Action Toy Man. It's 3 floors of the store, and the first floor is action figures and some comics in the back. Downstairs is more action figures, tons of loose figures and just bins and just all kinds of good stuff. Tons of Star Wars stuff, almost anything toy you can imagine. The third floor is a lot of like albums and board games and more kind of stuff. So the store's really cool. But in the back, most of the books are $1. There's some quarter bins. There's some like $3 to $10 range books, and I guess some wall books. But I mostly hit up the dollar bins as usual. I picked up a couple more issues of All-Star Squadron, number 15 and 22. Getting really close to finishing that run. I don't see these very often around my area, but I was happy to find a nice little stack of Firestorm books, volume 2. And there are a bunch more, so hopefully next time I get back down there, I'll pick up some more. But there's number 25. I wasn't sure if I had this one. It looked like I did, but I wasn't sure. 26. 29. I gotta re-bag and board these. 30. 31. 38. And my goal for this series is just 39. Try to pick up the first 25. Whenever I see them, pick them up. And then go the next 25, 25, 26 to 50. Because I can't keep jumping around. It just doesn't really work out really good for me. And then I finished off my Captain Atom run. They had everyone I needed down there. So for $1 a piece, I said, what the hell? I'm going to pick them all up. So it's 12. 15. 27. I had a bunch of these growing up. 28. I had a bunch of the low numbers when I first came out, and I get rid of them all. 29. That's a cool cover. 33 with Batman. So I was happy to actually pick these up again. 38. Some of these older ones I never had though. 41. Now as anything. 44. I just gotta find time to read everything. 45. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. Aquaman there. 54. 55. It's a cool cover. 56. And the last issue, 57. So yeah, definitely glad to finish that run off. It wasn't a goal of mine to finish it off this soon, but if I can find all of them for $1 a piece, I'm going to do it every time. And then we had to go to the dollar store. My wife had to pick up a card in a little bag for a gift for a coworker. And I saw this. 100 things Avenger fans should know before they die. It's pretty neat. They have, obviously, tons of different, different facts. They have, let's see, let's go through some of the 100 ones they have. They go through all the characters. They go through some Jack Kirby stuff. The Infinity Stones. They do the West Coast Avengers, Secret Avengers, Korvac Saga, Kree Skrull War, Avengers Defender War, Heroes Return. There's just tons of different little snippets. 1 or 2 pages. There's thing in Captain America. Secret Wars, a couple of pages on Secret Wars. So it's kind of neat. I've been flipping through it that night, just reading here and there. It's pretty interesting. He said it's hockey season now. This year I am the head coach for my son's 12U Pee Wee team. I started practicing, and just last night we had our scheduling meeting for all our games. So between now and probably the third week in March, I'll be at a hockey rink every weekend, at least one day every weekend, between now and March. My wife thinks I'm nuts. So it's either between practices, games, tournaments. Yeah, so I got my new Steelers hockey hat. That's my son's team. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I only have 12 players on my team. I have 2 goalies and 10 skaters, which is not a lot for a 12U team. So I have some option to pull a few kids down from our travel team if need be. Hopefully I won't. The 2 goalies that I have, one is a returning player who is could be a pretty decent goalie if he got his head out of his ass and worked a little harder. But I definitely think he's got some potential. He's played for me in the past in the tournament and has played phenomenal. We played one game in a tournament, and the ref came up to me and asked me if he had asthma. It's like, no. He's like, well, he's coughing a lot. Well, apparently he somehow gagged on his mouthpiece and ended up throwing up all over the ice to the point where they had to bring the Zamboni out to clean the ice. And this kid was white as a ghost. Finished the game. I think he only gave up 1 goal the entire game. How he did it, I have no idea. But he played really good that game. So hopefully this year I have him as a goalie, and then I have a new guy who's been playing hockey for probably 3-4 years now, but has never played goalie. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. His twin brother played goalie for us last year, decided he wanted to play out. Now his other brother is playing goalie. So he's working hard. He's a pretty decent skater. So for goalie, that's huge to be a good skater and play goalie. So hopefully we can get his footwork down, his positioning, and him, most importantly, not afraid to get hit with the puck. I think that's a lot. These kids don't want to get hit with the puck, so they get out of the way. Defeats the purpose of being a goaltender. But he's working hard. Speaking of hockey, another thing I've been trying to collect when I see these is just these little hardcover, little older hockey books. This is like from the late 70s, early 80s. So if I see these at yard sales or something for like a quarter, I pick them up. They're pretty interesting. And one of my favorite ones is this old Bobby Orr book that I bought. So yeah, I really like these. I don't know, this had a picture in it for some reason. But this came out. When did this come out? This is a Sports Illustrated book from 1974. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've got a couple other ones here somewhere. But yeah, see, this has been my reading material for for a while. This is the official rule book. But it's light reading for the material for the toilet stuff. But yeah, so like I said, football, hockey's on. Also, football's going on. We have our Fantasy Hockey League this year, or excuse me, Fantasy Football League again this year, with a bunch of other YouTubers, and I have not done a video on that yet. I really need to. We have a couple new, one new team this year, who is not part of the comic book community, but he is part of the card collecting community, which a few of our teams have gone off to, like Undisputed Frost, CJ, Running Comic Scott. They've gotten more into the card collecting, which is pretty interesting. I've been watching a bunch of their videos, and I follow a couple other channels too that do a lot of sports card stuff. So yeah, I hopefully won't go in that realm, but it definitely got me wanting to buy some more hockey cards, which I have a bunch of useless cardboard from the 90s here somewhere. Yeah, so that's all for this one. I do have a contest video that I want to get done. I've been wanting to get done for a while for Strange X Blades 500 sub contest, which I believe is well over 500 now. So yeah, it's a pretty cool contest. So if you're not a sub to Strange X Blade, which would be odd if you're a sub to me and not sub to him, but yeah, definitely check him out. Somehow I'll try to put the link in the description below. I don't have trouble doing it with my phone. So yeah, check him out. This contest is cool. He's got a basically asking what's your favorite, basically your favorite decade of comics, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, current. So yeah, I kind of pulled out a bunch of stack of books to show for that one. So hopefully I'll actually get a chance to do a video on it. Probably won't be tonight, but his contest ends the 21st, so I gotta hurry up and decide if I'm gonna do it or not. So that's all for now, and we'll see you next one. Thanks. Bye.